it's summer, and since we can't spend our time outside on the beautiful sandy beaches around the world like most normies would, we're spending it inside, as good weebs should, in front of our various devices, watching and enjoying the various anime that came out this summer. Especially those that came back for yet another season. ReZero finally came back to life after the whole fandom thought it was gonna be left behind with all those no season 2 anime. That's right, I'm looking at you, No Game No Life, and what's more, it's back at it again with the Who's Rem meme. And the anime went out of its way to show us once more why this anime is so dark. Like if you ever wondered how Subaru looked like every time he died back in season 1, then look no further, cause it's all in the new opening theme song. He just can't catch a break. We're just 15 minutes in the first episode and the dude already has to kill himself. Oh, and now that Rem is gone and forgotten, we got new best girl. Oregairu brings back the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but of course nobody cares about these 3 because as always, eyes are on Hikigaya. And why wouldn't they be? Everyone missed this little bastard and now finally got him back. And he dances! My soul is at peace now. But SAO is the one I'm truly hyped about. Oh, shut up. It's pretty obvious that I would keep my eyes on this one. With all that's been happening in this season, I believe that SAO has finally reached the peak of its greatness. Sure, Hirito is still a vegetable, but even as a vegetable, his harem still functions. In fact, it keeps growing. But that's not the point here. The point is that the war is just amazing. Plus, we have so many fan favorites coming back this season. And as for the new shows, this season is probably the most balanced out season of the year. We got everything, from weird Attack on Darling and the Mad Max to hentai Power Rangers. And if I should call out the main genre that sits at the top of all the genres this season, it would have to be ecchi. We can only have 4 top tier ecchi shows this season, and I won't say much about them because YouTube might literally choke my channel to death. So I'll just speedrun through it. First, we got Fantasy Monster Musume, that's literal ripoff of the original Monster Musume, with the only differences being that instead of Darling-kun, we got Dr-kun, and instead of a red Mia, we got a purple one. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time follows the adventures of Peter Grill, the strongest man alive who tries his best to protect his seed from all the women of the world. Basically interspecies reviewers, but this time it's different species of women that review one lucky bastard. The hentai Power Rangers in Super HXEROS are out here protecting the world from sexy energy sucking alien insects. That's it. That's the plot. And finally we got the literal devil spawn of the season. Little Miss Megamilk-chan has managed to crash her way straight into our hearts. But not in the way she should. This little abomination is one of the most annoying creatures in existence. But no matter how much you try to hate her, Sugoi Dekai just won't let you. I'm sure that she'll be a candidate for wife of the season though. Speaking of wife of the season, I believe the answer is in Rent a Girlfriend. If people don't vote for Chizuru, then there must be something wrong somewhere. I mean, if Simp over here gave her 5 stars, then why shouldn't we? But when it comes to the show itself, I just can't get enough of it. I mean, this dude literally rented a girlfriend. Like, this dude has achieved a higher level of simp. What's more, the show inspired weebs to try and rent girlfriends for themselves. Cause why not? Also, can we just cancel Mami-chan? But when it comes to romance and superpowers, we got Koito Producer-EVOLXLOVE, where we got husbandos galore, and one waifu. Now this chick right here is a literal chat magnet. Anytime she's in a bind, someone comes to her rescue. Like just when the show was about to turn into an isekai when Truck-kun made his appearance and almost ran her over, a random hot dude saves her life. When her show is about to go bankrupt, 2 random hot dudes save her show. When she's about to get stabbed, a random hot dude saves her life. So you get the gist. Might as well just call the anime Husbandos Ex Machina. Now superpowers come in all forms, the most common one being magic. And when a new show comes out that has magic in it, most people would love to see a new concept of how to use magic and would sometimes compare it to the top dogs like Fairy Tail or the 7 Deadly Sins. So that's what Lapis Re decided to do. That's right folks, who needs magic circles and long incantations when all you got to do is whistle yourself a spell? It even brings flowers back to life. What else do you need? But the actual magic show I kept my eyes on is the Misfit of Demon King Academy. You thought One Punch Man was OP? Then how about this dude who can one heartbeat or one snap a dude into oblivion? I mean bruh, sure this anime is super over the top, but that's what makes it so great. I mean come on, seeing this 1-month-old demon lord spin a goddamn castle like a basketball and yeeting it into next Tuesday is one of the best things in the show. Not to mention how badass this dude is. I mean, where else have you seen a one-day baby talk? Oh yeah, and we got another webtoon special. You want tournament anime? Well, you got one. The God of Highschool started off pretty well. By gifting us with that thrilling thief chase around Seoul, on a bicycle for that matter, we sort of got a basic idea of what was in store for us, and a glimpse of how strong our new favorite trio is. And to add more hype to the series, the first official tournament battle was a giant free-for-all. We had neck-cracking, face-smashing, body-slamming, you name it. Oh, and hot babes that will come to nurse you after the fight in case you get a scratch. And of course, there's the mecha anime of the season. When it comes to mecha anime, they usually take two paths. One being the one that has a weak MC who aspires to become strong, and two would be the MC that is already strong, but most people don't know that he is OP. Well, Deca-Dence took the first one. Natsume is out here without an arm trying her best to become one of the gears, but of course she's the main character, and the main character can have her dream fulfilled right at the very beginning. Oh, and did I tell you that her father died when she was very young? Wait a minute. Has a big dream and one of her parents is dead? Or maybe both? That sounds familiar. Anyway, going back to how the show is, it started normally. Gave a basic explanation of the plot and where it was going, showed us some Darling the Franxx / Mad Max / Attack on Titan action, and then took a sudden turn and added the Lego movie in it. Like, no matter how many times I rewatch that part or ask someone to explain things to me, I can't seem to understand. Who the hell are those alien Lego looking shits? And why does this one bring through his butt? I'm not gonna judge anyone's taste because I know that there are some people that actually like this show. But I, for one, find it very weird.
映画の宣伝キャンペーンかもって話もあったな。
ベネチアで発生したこの病気はジビエートと名付けられ、全世界に拡大している模様です。世界各国では対策法を研究するとともに、国民への注意を強く促しています。
Great. I knew this was gonna happen eventually. Who thought it was a good idea to adapt 2020 into an anime? Jokes aside, Gibiate is quite a very interesting show, with quite an interesting concept. The world has been overrun by this virus called Gibiate that when contracted turns the human into a monster and now humanity faces extinction. But a small group of humans try their best to fight them off and also look for a cure. Now the group gets some reinforcement in the form of a samurai and a shinobi from the Edo period. That's right, these two get transported to the future right in the middle of the worldwide virus war and help out the small group of humans in the constant fighting against the virus. The anime is quite beautiful, has good animation, good storyline, great characters, overall a nice show. Wouldn't be surprised if it had a high rating on my anime list. Wait a minute. 4.52. 4.52 on Mal. Who the hell did this? Who the hell voted? Is this what Mal has become? I can't even put my trust in ratings anymore. This is just wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and are enjoying the summer anime. If you haven't watched the shows yet, then I suggest you do so. With that being said, I've been Hirito, and I'll see you all next time. Johnny!